Hello, welcome to another video tutorial on design and grow rich. My name is Meshak and today I'm going to be teaching you something very unique, and it's going to be how to do a complimentary card for either a fashion brand or a facial or cosmetic brand. We're going to learn a lot today. Let's get down to the main business. I'm using Photoshop version CC 2019, and this is how it looks like when you first launch it. So when you want to create a new workspace, you click on the create new, which I'm hovering over with my mouse, or you simply click Ctrl N. So when you click Ctrl N, it will open a pop box. Then you impute the dimension for what you want to design. And mind you, this aspect is very important in your design. If you miss this, it could affect your prints, and it could also affect the way your design will look. So we're doing in centimeters, 10.8 by 6.38. Our resolution 300. Then we click the button create. Then we're here. So before I continue, I would like to show you the final version, the final work when we're done with this. And this is how it's going to be. I'll just come, bring you over here, paste you here, and voila. This is how we're going to have our design when we're done with this tutorial. So you see how beautiful it is. This is just the front, and this is the back. And this is the back. This is the front and the back. See how beautiful they are. So first of all, we'll have to know how to get these patterns. These are called patterns. What my mouse is over is called pattern. And if you want to get these patterns, you just go to Google and type Ankara patterns or decorative patterns, and you get all of these. There are different types you will get. You could get something that is beautiful or finer than this, but there are some that we had to use shapes. We have to use our shapes to do, which I'll teach us how to do that. So let's get back to our tutorial. I already have my pattern saved, so I just go to my location where my pattern is and bring it all over. Yes, here they are. This is the pattern for the front, and I'll go to where I have the pattern for the that's pattern for the back, and this is pattern for the front. So I've already make sure that my own is arranged, but you could get yours. When you get yours, have a good filing system where you know how to file where you have to keep your images you gotten from Google. So first of all, I go to where my pattern is. Then I add it here. Voila. I want to take everything together, so I click on this, then I hold my shift key. You can see it's picking everything. So I just need to just drag shift key. then I just drag and everything follows me to where I'm going. And I bring it to, then all I do is just paste there, then I use them properly. Now you see I'll delete this. We could create this, we could just create this. We just click on our shape rectangular tool from the toolbar. Just see on the shape, you see the rectangular tool. It's the tool there that when you right click, you see the round rectangle, rounded, ellipse, polygon, line, custom shape tool. So I pick on our rectangular tool, go to our color palettes, then choose the color we want. It's light purple, so click OK. Then we'll create a new layer. You could see the layer comes out here, so you just put it over here. Now watch something here. You see we could not see our other pattern. It's supposed to be beneath the pattern, but because why you can't see that is because the new layer we created is on top, on the very top of all other layers. So if we want the other patterns to be visible, we have to bring the layer down, and that our pattern is somewhere here, and you see they're here, so you can see. Okay, one of our pattern is still missing from the patterns I've gotten, so drag that and put them here and position them rightly. Yep. So, and this can be in any color. You could make it any color of your choice. It could be any color of your choice. So we'll arrange them nicely. This have to go up. So the ones that have to do with pattern, we'll do them now. All these are shapes, so we'll replicate them over here. So you just get our, then we create, you can see it's giving us this color, but this is not the color we want. So to change the color, first rasterize the rectangle. We just, when you right click, you click on the layer and right click, you see rasterize layer, and we come over here to the color. We want this same color, so when we open our color palette, it brings this picker tool. It's called a picker tool. You pick it on the color, so it imitates the color that you're picking, that you're positioning it on. So you see it comes to pick the color right here, so you click OK, then have the same color here. So we now want to get exactly this. Now watch what we're going to do here. So now we take our lasso tool, polygonal lasso tool, click on it. Then on the new rectangle that we've created, from the top side, from the top, and drag down. Just exactly how I did. Then when you've done like this, then you create a new layer so it won't affect the layer that you're working on, you are currently working on. Created a new layer, come back to our color palettes, our picker tool is up, then we choose the color, then we go back to our paint buckets, then voila. Then we are just arrange it, and this is where we are. So this is it. So we have over here, if we look at the ones I've already done, we have like 4 of it. So instead of taking our time to wasting our time to create more, we just duplicate them. How do we duplicate them? This new layer that we've done, this is it here. We hold our shift key, hold the 2 layer, then we Control E. Control E means we merge them together. So immediately we've done that, then we could duplicate them by Control J. So when you Control J, you see we've made another type of it. We made another type of it. Then Control J for the last time. We made another kind of it. So what we have to do now is just to arrange them. So here we go. You can see it. So we arrange them. So these other parts of our pattern, bring it over here. So we're getting there. Then even this layer, we could do this layer too, because you see it's all shapes. So how do we get this layer? It's very simple. We still use our, come back to our rectangular tool, choose our color, okay, then make it happen. Then the white place you see, we just do a smaller rectangular shapes. So just make small rectangular shape, then duplicate it. So rectangular shapes, see white, rasterize, see is white. Then Control G. with Ctrl J, then see, so it's easy. Ctrl J. So to make the work more fun, the layers that we've made control, we just click on everything that's from here, then we'll put them in a group, Ctrl G to put them in a group, then duplicate that group, Ctrl G, then see this has given us, so we could be more creative and give it a gap, then Ctrl J again, then I think for the last time Ctrl J, then voila, we have it here. Give it a little space. Just have to arrange. Arrange. Okay, with this, see, our front is done. Before I continue, I would like to talk to you more about Cflix images. Cflix images is giving a whole lot of opportunities to young graphic designers, whether you're just starting or you've been in the graphic business for a while, to make passive income. By the way, this design I'm teaching you is on the Cflix images platform. I put it over there, Cflix images platform, and guess what? I believe you already know what that means. Let's get back to our designs. So when this is accomplished, the next thing we'll be doing is how to impute our text, how to put our text and icons. Now, text is another beautiful thing in design concepts. You need to be very creative in terms of text. I know in the previous tutorial you learned for you to know how to be consistent with fonts. Don't use more than one, or don't use more than maybe two, maximum maybe 3 fonts, but you need to be creative. Because when you have many fonts in a design, it has a way to just kill your design. So let's get back. Okay, I want to put my text here, so what I'm going to do is I'll go back to my rectangular tool, then from here but it has to be on top of everyone. Yes, so don't mind the color, we'll change that because it's supposed to be in white. So pick up my paint bucket, and yes, telling me I have to rasterize it first, so automatically CC 2019 just automatically rasterize it immediately. Click OK. So I just put it over here, and this is where I'm going to put my text. Okay, people, what did I use for this? Is the end product, this is the final. So what did I use for this? Everything is just basically shapes and text. and we're definitely going to teach you how I get this. Very, very simple. It's simple as well. First of all, change your color palette to black because it's using black. Then I pick this. This is where our phone icon would be. Rasterize. Then also just a little creativity, you can add something that will make it look more unique. Now take a look at this. So remember, it's customizable. So at the end of this, I'm still going to teach you guys on Josie. I'm going to teach you guys on how to make your layer. Don't mind this layer because I'm still going to make it look easy. So this is not exactly what I want, so I'll take it off. Come back here. Yeah, this is where I want. So rasterize it. It's not compulsory to rasterize, but I just love rasterizing now. Okay. So you have your phone, your mail, website, and location. I already have this already. I downloaded. You just download for icons, PNG, phone icon or mail icon or website icon or location icon. Just put everything on Google, and Google is going to bring different types depending on depending on anything you want to use. So what I'll just do here, because I've already created this, I'll just take this out and just use it. I'll go to where I have them already. So without that, so I just pick everything and bring it to my so already. So the text, just add our text now. So the text we're going to use here, you can use any text, but you have to be very conscious of the text you're going to when you're making a complimentary card, because different people have different eye perspective when they view, especially later, and some of them have eye challenges. So you have to make sure that your texts are the bold type, where people can easily read, because the computer is not that, it's just a small piece of card. So yeah, I'm going to use Nexa. And where is my fonts? So I'm going to be using Nexa here. Yep, so I'm going to be using next bold. So let me use my name. Sorry about that. Just come here and increase then range it. Yeah, and Chef Jerry, as you can see here, name and position, Chef Jerry. Next, then put in that text where I'll put the position. Yeah, CEO. You can call me CEO. And this I will make font tiny one, light. So I can determine any position where I want to put. I can decide to put it here, here, or in the middle. Then in the telephone, you could decide to put any telephone, but because of this, you could put your own telephone number, you could put your own email or the name of the client you're working for, the email or the website, the location. So you could just put anything there, and once you're done, you could add your own creativity to it. You could add your own creativity to it, but just make sure that the font you're using should be a font that is very visible to what people can see, because it's really a small piece of card. So and here we are. So now this is, but now we still need to work on to make it well arranged. So this will bring it to this, so it will be well arranged. This, no one wants to select everything, hold our shift key. This word icon and location, bring everything moves together. To make it move fast, you hold on your shift and your direction. Come here. This. Oh. Yeah, then a name. and position. Yeah. Also, you could make this one a cozy font if you want. It just depends on how creativity you want to and you can make it curvy, but as long as it's visible. As long as it's visible. See, you just add anything you want to add to it. So I choose to make mine like this. So let's see over here. Then voila, you're done with the front side of the card. So it basically is very simple. 3 verticals here, your pattern, your arrangement of text. Then if it's a pattern that you could use shapes for our pattern, which I showed us to use shapes for our pattern. So it's basically very simple. Oops, we made one. So excellent. So this is just the front side. So now before we get to the back, let me teach you how to we're going to learn how we can make our layers be of minimum, so it won't look, our work won't look scattered. So you can see over here our layers. If we try to put up the eye, we see where it belongs. Those are the shapes we created. You see, these are the shapes we created. So we'll take all this because they belong to the same. So we just take everything and we group them, Ctrl G, and you can name it shape 1. So when you put off all of them, the whole of that shape disappears. But that, so we have this, we have this, we have this. So 3 of them are in one spot. So we put it Ctrl G, patterns, pattern 1. See it. Then we have this, we have this, and we have this. All of them are in. So Ctrl G, pattern 2. We have this, we have this, we have this. All of them the same family. Use that word. So Ctrl G, we call that pattern 3. So you can see our layers is becoming more minimal. The ones that we won't use are not necessarily take it out. Okay, this is the shape. Then we have this, we have this. Okay, this is what the shape we created too. Ctrl G, we call it shape 2. Shape 2. Then we have this. Okay, since all these are patterns, we call them patterns. We'll now put everything in one pattern. Ctrl G, pattern 4. Then since all these, put this ones too. Then we'll say Control G. These are icons. So when you click on it, all the icons, you have these and these. Don't worry, we'll come back, we'll put it shape 3. So this will just bring it under here at the back. So then this, then the text, we put all of them in one folder called text. So all the text disappear. Put this one to in shape. So the shape, we bring it here. We have to just call this, we rename this and call it main shape. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you had fun and it was valuable to you. I love to do this some other time, and I hope you learned a lot on how to get how to create a complementary card that you could, or any kind of card that you could put on the Cflix Images platform, and you could make a passive income from your designs being on the platform. You don't know where that design could get you to, and from there you can start a career in designing. So I come your way all the time. I love you all. Catch you.